Hello everyone, my name is Angie and I am from the Bookish Island. Today I will be showing you the books that I have accumulated since my last book haul video, and that is 4 months worth of books. And unfortunately I did not receive that many books and I did not buy that many books. So that means that for each of these 4 months I probably got a maximum of 4 books. So I'll be starting with the month of June, and in June I got 4 books exactly. These 4 books. The first book is California Summer by Anita Hughes, and this is a book that I got sent by the publishers, but unfortunately I did not pick this up at all. Not even one page did I read from this book, but I'm hoping that I'll pick it up by the end of the month, by the end of the year. But that is going to be like a running thing in this video. There are a lot of books in here that I wish I had read already, but I did not because of X or Y reasons. This is one of those books that I wanted to read. The next book is The Shining by Stephen King, and this is a book that I bought because it was $7, and at the time I had those like exact amount of money to be able to buy this, and I am so happy because this is going to be my second Stephen King book that I own in my bookshelves. So very much excited about this, very much dreading this as well because it's a long book, and I very much think that there are a lot of complicated things in here, and I'm hoping that I do not get confused or get a headache from that confusion. I had read another Stephen King book before, and that was Joyland, but I did not like that book at all, even though it was short, and it took me a long time to read it because I just didn't get what was going on. Like, I thought it was going to be one thing, but it ended up being another thing, and then in between that it ended up being another thing. I did like the ending though. The ending was good, but it just confused me way too much, and I ended up not liking it at all. But I'm hoping that with this Shining, it's going to be different. Very much have high hopes for this book. And this is also another book that is going on my 2018, my late 2018 TBR list, as well as California Summer, and a whole bunch of these books as well are going on that list. And 2 books that I did read in the month of June are Out, Away From Here by Rachel Woodworth and Samuel, and this is a book that I got sent by the publishers at No Brow, and this is a picture book / illustrations / children's book, and it is amazing and lovely and completely beautiful, and as you can see, it has incredible illustrations and amazing illustrations. I mean incredibly gorgeous illustrations that I completely fell in love with. That's like a thing for me. Like, almost all of the Nobel books that I have been sent are amazing, and I end up loving them so much, and they have like a space in my heart because they are just so beautiful, and it makes me really want to eventually in my life write a children's book, but that's like a dream way for like in the future. Oh, I gave this book 5 stars, obviously. And the other book that I read was The Secret of Black Rock by Joe Todd Stanton, and this is not the first book of Joe Todd Stanton that I have read. The first one was Arthur and the Golden Rope. It's right here. Another very beautiful book with very beautiful illustrations that I just fell in love with this one so much. It reminded me so much of something that could come out of Studio Ghibli, and it would be an amazing movie, and I would cry because I cried reading this. The end pages are beautifully orange and incredibly bright, and there's like the background. And another beautiful book. I love these books so much. I gave this 5 stars. The next 2 books that I will be showing you are books that I received in that I had gotten in July, and the first one being a book that my mother gifted me, and this is Mean Streak by Sandra Brown. And this is a mystery drama. I know nothing about this book because I never got to researching it. I just like got it and stuffed it in my bookshelf and never like picked it up again to see what it was about. Maybe when I finish this I will do some research, but for now this is another book that is going on my 2018 TBR list. The next book is The Spellbook of Katrina Van Tassel by Alyssa Palumbo, and this is an art copy that I won in a giveaway, in a Goodreads giveaway. This is a retelling of the story of Sleepy Hollow, the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Because I really wanted to read this book for October, I did read the original, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irvine, and that book was totally not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be dark and eerie and mysterious and scary, but it just wasn't, like, at all. When I think of Sleepy Hollow, I think of like the movie like that came out a long time ago, or I think of the new show that like is going on, or maybe it ended, I'm not sure because I stopped watching it. And I really did like this show, and I really had like high hopes for that story. It ended up being completely not what I thought it was gonna be. I still give it 3 stars because I enjoyed reading and like being able to say, yes, I read The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, let's move on. And I am hoping that I will like this as well, and that it's gonna be like another book that I will love. I have read 92 pages of this book, and so far I kind of like what's going on, but it's very odd what's going on. So the next 3 books are the books that I got in August, and I'm going to start with the tiniest book that I got, and that is this tiny thing, and it's Murder on Memory Lake by J.D. Griffo, and this is the first in the series, and this has that cozy mystery feel, like it could be made into a Hallmark movie, like a Hallmark mystery movie. And it is a book that I totally want to read and finish. I had already started it, but I only got onto page 30 and then stopped. I think at the point that I stopped is when like the body appeared at the lake, and I can already tell that this is a book that I am going to like because I love the writing and I love where the story is going, and I can't wait to find out what's gonna happen to this woman. The next book is a book that I won in a Goodreads giveaway, and this is You Were Always Mine by Nicole Bart, and this is a family drama, and just by reading that first page I could instantly tell that I was gonna love this book. I just never picked it up and never got to reading it, but I only read like 1 page. Another book that is going on my 2018 end of the year TBR. Hopefully I will read this. The next book is a book that I actually did read, and that is Not Her Daughter by Rhea Frey, and this is a book that I got sent by the publishers, and also a book that I completely loved. It was so intriguing, and I really wanted to know what would happen, and I had such conflicting feelings about this, but in the end I really was rooting for the kidnapper, and that is this kind of book. Like, you kind of end up rooting for the kidnapper and want everything good to happen to those two. 5 stars. Hello everyone, so I had a little problem with this video because the last part of the footage that I took yesterday kind of got erased, so I have to do this again today, and I am a little bit mad, but I'll deal with it. So it's basically just 3 books that I didn't show you from the ones that I got in September, and I'm just gonna be doing this very quickly. The first book is Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows by Bali Kaur Jaswal, and this is a book that I won in a Goodreads giveaway. I know nothing about this. I just like wanted to participate in that giveaway too, like because it's just looks so beautiful to me that I wanted to have it on my shelves. I'm hoping that I will end up like wanting to read this soon, but who knows. The next book is a finished copy of the Spellbook of Katrina Van Tassel by Alyssa Palumbo, and this was sent to me by the publishers, and it is just so beautiful that I obviously wanted this on my shelves. And the very last book is The Diver by Veronica Caratello, and this is a book that was sent to me by No Brow, and it's a picture book / children's book that has amazing illustrations and a very beautiful story about dreams and wanting to be the best that you can at something that you love, kind of. Here are the end pages, and I'm going to show you the first page. And I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. Beautiful illustrations. And that is it for this video. Thank you very much, and I hope you understand my little mix-up. Bye.